You are now tuned in to WCMP's Football Game of the Week. We now go live at the Gridiron.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to this football broadcast on WCMP. We're in Duluth, Minnesota this evening for the Section 7 4A championship game between the North Branch Vikings and the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. We're at Public Schools Stadium in Duluth, at Duluth-Denfeld High School for tonight's matchup. We're sitting at about 55 degrees right now before kickoff tonight. So a beautiful night for football here in Duluth. Again, it's looking like it's going to be a good night for football throughout this matchup. It looks like we're going to be sitting at around that 55 mark, is getting down to about 50 here by the time this one ends. But going to be beautiful weather here this evening for this championship football game on WCMP. As I mentioned, it won't dip below 50 here this evening, and we're lucky to have this kind of weather in early November, as it could easily be snowing or below freezing, so we are very lucky and fortunate to be having this weather. Let's take a look at how these two teams are here tonight, starting with the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. They came into the postseason play holding a 7-2 record during the regular season. Their two losses came against Hermantown Week 2 and lost to North Branch Week 5 by 1 point in their lone playoff game. They got the opportunity at some revenge. They were able to play Hermantown again, and this time the game went in favor of Grand Rapids as they won 19-7. They ran the ball 47 times for 219 yards and 2 touchdowns. They also threw for a touchdown in the win. The North Branch Vikings enjoyed an undefeated regular season. In their only playoff game, they took on Cloquet, who they beat in the regular season finale. North Branch again got the victory, 34-13 in the win. Robillard and Sonic both ran for over 100 yards. Sonic also had 2 scores. Corral also had a rushing touchdown. Thewald threw 2 passes in the game, and both went for scores. Johnstone was the beneficiary of both of Thewald's passing touchdowns. North Branch will get their leading rusher back in this game in Ashton LaBelle. He led the team with 1,244 yards rushing and he had 7 games where he ran for over 100 yards and 2 games over 200. He also ran for 17 touchdowns on the season. I had an interview with head coach Justin Voss, and we'll take a moment to hear that right now.
I am now joined by the head coach of the Vikings football team, head coach Justin Voss. You faced off against Grand Rapids during the regular season in a very close matchup. What did you learn from that game that you can kind of take into tonight's game?
Yeah, well, first off, we learned they're a very tough football team, defensively and even offensively. So that's kind of the start. And I think for us, when we look at the defensive side of things, we gave up some big plays. And part of the reason the big plays happened is because we weren't very disciplined on defense. And they run the option. They do a great job with it. We have to be more disciplined. So I'm excited to see tonight how this plays out for us and see if the things we did all week long in preparation have allowed us to be more disciplined on defense to kind of limit some of those big plays. And then offensively, we have to make sure we can consistently kind of move that ball. And, we don't get huge chunks of it all the time. So it's going to be kind of a grinded out style, and we're okay with that. I think if we can, keep moving the ball 3, 4, 5 yards here and there, that'll allow us to kind of take the clock a little bit and hopefully punch a few of those in. And then, of course, for offense, we have to get our 2-point conversions. Those are so important. When we're playing a team like Grand Rapids, it's a really tough football team. We have to be able to capitalize on our 2 points because those might decide the football game, the fate of that football game. So those are kind of some focus that we looked at this week. And in special teams, we want to make sure we have some big plays happen there for us because that can help turn the momentum our way. So those are the focus points, and hopefully we can do that. Grand Rapids is a good football team, so we're excited about the opportunity to play them.
All right, and now you kind of talked about the practice a little bit. You've had a full week of practice this week, kind of getting back to what it was like during the regular season, getting a full week of practice. What was this week of practice like? Obviously, you don't want to go too hard as to prevent injuries for this game, but also you want to make sure that they're getting valuable reps. Yeah,
great question. Our practice this week looked like the same exact practice we had on week 1 and week 2 and week 3 and so on. We like to keep things consistent. We like consistency. Our practice is planned in a way that allows us to make sure we're prepared both offensively, defensively, and special teams. So, it didn't look a lot different. It was still very physical like we normally do things. Our time was the same. We kept it the normal length. We still did our conditioning and weight training. So it didn't look a lot different, and I like that. I think that's important for us to maintain that consistency and because it's allowed us to be successful, I think, and hopefully that this week of practice. Our guys are focused and energized and excited about this opportunity. I think that will help us in tonight's game versus Grand Rapids.
Absolutely. And speaking of tonight's game, you are getting your leading rusher Ashton LaBelle back after he was inactive. What does that feel like for this team?
Yeah, it's great. Ashton's had a fantastic senior year, and he's been a guy that we've counted on for those big downs, 3rd and short or 4th and short. He's been a guy that we can kind of rely on to hit those tough yards for us. And along with that, he's been a fantastic blocker for us, and that's so important within our offense that you can do both. You can't be one or the other. It's got to be both, and he's done a great job being a solid blocker for us, which has opened up opportunities for other running backs to get some big yards. So it's great to have him back, somebody that we can go to in those tough downs. It's also great to have him back in the sense that he'll be a guy that we can use to get other guys some good hard runs. So we're looking forward to having him back, and I know he's antsy to get back on the field, so it's going to be a good opportunity to get him back going again.
Absolutely, and obviously kind of have to have that next man up mentality. Other running backs stepped up in his absence.
So the folks that stepped up in his absence was, Sam Lobard stepped in, and he's our fullback. He's done a great job all year long, and it was great to see in the second half. We figured things out offensively versus a really tough Cloquet team, and he did a great job stepping up and getting some big yards for us. Senior Sam Sonic, he stepped up huge. One of our halfbacks starts for us. Hasn't got a lot of carries all year long just because Ashton and Sam have kind of taken a lot, as well as Andrew, but he stepped up and had a great game. And then Andrew Thawell, our senior quarterback, stepped up. And, we look at seniors, when there's moments where we need them to step up, we ask them to do so. That's what we expect from our seniors, to step up and make a big play or step into a new situation and do the best they can. It's awesome that those guys, our seniors, and along with our junior Sam Robillard, stepped up and did a great job continuing what we've kind of done all year long against a very tough Cloquet defense.
All right, and now the passing game I was reading was a kind of a big part of your game last week. In your last game, will that be part of the game plan again this week, or will you stick more heavily with that run game?
Yeah, I guess we'll be heavy run like we always are. There were some opportunities last game where we felt like we could take advantage of a few situations, and it worked in our favor, which is fantastic. But I really think that we'll be who we are, which is a hard-nosed running football team. And if there's opportunities where we can utilize the pass, we will. But we're not going to try to force it. I think our kind of thought on passing is when we think it's available for us, we'll go for it. If not, we'll keep doing what we do because that's what's got to this point.
And then what is something, I know you talked about a little bit with our first question, but what is something that your team needs to do tonight to ensure that they can grab the victory here tonight and earn a trip to the state tournament?
We talk about every week, we kind of look at 3 areas that we can kind of control that allow us to win the football game. And we look at one area is turnovers. We have to make sure we take care of that football. It's so important, especially with our style of offense. We're not scoring. We've done a nice job scoring some big chunks, but we can't be in a situation where we have less possessions. So taking care of the football, and in turn making sure we're causing some turnovers when we're on defense and getting that ball back. So winning that turnover battle is important. Big plays, we have to make sure we are capitalizing. We have opportunities to hit the big play and get those big chunks. And the same breath for defense, we have to make sure we limit those. And that comes with our guys pursuing and knowing their assignments, and that'll limit some of those big plays for Grand Rapids. And the last is penalties. We have to make sure that we limit those. Our offense is not great when it's 1st and long or 2nd and 13 or 3rd and long. Those aren't good numbers for us to be at. So we have to limit those penalties so we're putting ourselves in a good spot to keep moving that ball down that field in kind of methodical fashion. So those are some things we look at each week and what we can do, and then we always analyze it at the end of each game. I think for us, though, looking at this, we have to earn each play. We have to earn each play, and I think if we can do that, we'll be in a good spot at the end of the game. It's just going to be a really tough football game. Grand Rapids is well coached and a great team they have, so it's going to be a tough one. And we told our guys, earn each play. If we can do that, we'll be in a good spot. So I'm excited to see our guys step up, led by our seniors, and see what happens tonight.
All right, Coach, and then before I let you go, is there anything else that you wanted to add?
No, I think that's it. Like I said, I'm excited about this opportunity. Our guys have worked really hard all off-season this season, and it's fun to see them have the success they've had on the field. Along with that, they've done such great things off the field that maybe aren't as seen in seeing with people kind of coming to the game and watching tonight. But it's just a great group of guys, and I'm very proud of them, and I'm excited for this opportunity we have tonight to possibly be section champs and go to state. So I'm excited, looking forward to it.
All right, Coach, sounds good. Thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, thanks, Ethan.
Once again, thank you to Coach Voss for the interview. It should be a great game here tonight between two very good teams, both run heavy but very different on how they decide to run the ball. Grand Rapids runs the option. North Branch runs more of the power T formation. These two are familiar with each other as they faced off in a very close game, as I mentioned earlier, during the regular season, with the Vikings winning 21-20 over the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. That was a very close game between these two teams, a very good game between those two teams. And again, that was on North Branch's turf field, and North Branch got the victory by 1 point, 21-20. And tonight should be an even better game. Of course, this game is the Section 7 4A championship between the Vikings and the Thunderhawks of Grand Rapids. And the winner of this game gets to go to the state tournament. Of course, I believe the first game is going to be out west if for either team who advances. But this again should be a good one. We're going to take a quick commercial break and hear a word from our fine sponsors. Stay tuned to WCMP 100.9 FM. When we return, we'll talk a little bit more about this game, and then we'll get your starting lineups, and we should be set for kickoff. You're listening to Football.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our Rapid Mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
With high school sports season here again, Wellia Health wants to remind you that they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Sports medicine services are available at every Wellia Health campus. Whether it's the young athlete, the weekend warrior, or the accomplished athlete, injuries can happen. Get back in the game by calling the sports medicine experts at Wellia Health, 320-679-1313. Wellia Health. Live life well.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear & Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear & Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Water. You use it every day to cook and clean, take showers, do laundry, and of course, drink it. Whether it's city or well water, you shouldn't have to worry about what's in it. Aquarius Home Services, your local authorized Connecticut dealer, takes the worry away. With on-demand efficiency, Connecticut fixes problem water, leaving you with amazing water you can trust. To set up your free water analysis and learn more about our 25% off sale, visit ConnecticutMN.com today. Aquarius, earning the right to be recommended.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Back here on WCMP 100.9 FM, the home for tonight's Section 7 4A championship game between the North Branch Vikings and the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Vikings enjoyed a undefeated regular season, sitting at 9-0 right now, especially after their playoff win against Cloquet just last week. Of course, this section did get a bye kind of in the first round of play, and didn't have to play till last week. I think it was Friday or Saturday they had to play. And North Branch got the victory on their home turf against Cloquet, 34-13. They played up in Cloquet in the season finale, and I believe the final score in that one was 49-12 in favor of North Branch. So again, North Branch, a very good team this year, very strong team. Of course, they love that power run, hence the power T formation they run out of. A very solid team, and they've got a couple of running backs that they can use. It's not just one guy, as it does seem like Ashton LaBelle is kind of the bell cow, so to speak, but they got a bunch of guys, Sonic, Kroll, and O'Day, all get the ball in their hands and run it well. And Thald, he's not a stranger to running the ball either. So it is any number of these guys who can really take the ball and do something with it. They all have scored I believe all of them have scored a touchdown on the year. So they're no strangers to getting into the end zone and doing the work themselves. So they can surely get it done with any of them. Of course, you have a lot of teams who run with, one or two, or they've got the three-headed monster. Well, North Branch kind of has a 4 to 5-headed monster with all the running backs that can really come in and do the job just as well. So they are able to get it done with many different pieces. And like Coach Voss was saying, they love their power run game, and they like to kind of, run you into submission, into allowing a touchdown, and that's what they like to do. And on a night like tonight, where it's beautiful, we're sitting at 55 degrees. Yeah, in early November, we're sitting at 55 degrees at about 7 p.m. in the evening. 55 degrees, that is just crazy, especially when last week at about this time, we're sitting at around, 30, 28, so we are extremely lucky and fortunate to be having this type of weather right now. I know a lot of times in these section championship games, it can be snowing, it can be below freezing rain, whatever you may have, but it's a good night for football here up in Duluth. Beautiful Duluth at Duluth-Denfield High School Public Schools Stadium, home of the Hunters, where the North Branch Vikings will take on the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Thunderhawks only 2 losses on the season, 1 to Hermantown and 1 to these North Branch Vikings. Vikings once again undefeated during the regular season, though. We'll put that on the line tonight. Of course, records really don't matter once you get into the playoffs. Once you get into the playoffs, anyone can win, and the Vikings hope to continue that streak here and get the victory here tonight. And if they do, they are headed to state. So a lot on the line, not just the section championship. Vikings are making their way onto the field, greeted by their home fans here right in front of me in the press box. The stands are packed here tonight, and as kind of I thought they would be, both the fan bases from each of these schools are out in full here this evening, and this should be a good game here between these two teams. We're just about set for kickoff here on WCMP, and when we get back from this quick commercial break, we'll have your starting lineups, and we'll be set for kickoff. Again, you're listening to Football.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance today at townandcountry-ins.com or stop in our offices in Finlayson, Hinckley, and Mora.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Post Haste Business Solutions congratulates the North Branch Vikings on an excellent season. Locally owned and operated, Post Haste offers expert packing, shipping, and printing, with a professional graphic designer on site creating quality signs, cards, banners, canvas photo wraps, vehicle lettering, and passport photos. Business promotional items and personalized gifts available. Post Haste provides notary services as well as personal and virtual mailboxes. Visit them at their new location across the street from North Branch Vet. Pack it, ship it, print it, get it, and more.
At County Market North Branch, it's easy to score big with online shopping and pickup. Download the County Market app or go to jerryscountymarket.com to view their weekly ad and shop online. Shop every department and all our ad deals online. Choose a time to pick up, and our team will bring it out to your car. Now that's a win. Get the play-by-play when you visit our website, jerryscountymarket.com. Grocery shopping has never been easier. Pass, run, and score at County Market North Branch with online shopping.
Kathy Carcetti at Remax Synergy is dedicated to helping all her clients find homes of their dreams. Buying or selling a home, or just curious about the local market? With over 32 years of helping people, Kathy can help guide you through the nuances of the local market with access to top listings and a worldwide network. Kathy Carcetti will work hard to make your real estate experience memorable and enjoyable. At this time, Kathy would like to say good luck to the North Branch Vikings.
Insurance. It's something you don't want to think about, something you hope you don't have to use, and it's something you definitely don't want to overpay for. Are your rates too high? That's where Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency can help. If you haven't shopped around for insurance for a while, you may be shocked to find out how much you're overpaying every month on your insurance. Let Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency help you find the best rate for your auto, home, business, recreational, or life insurance. Rates too high? Call or visit Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency today.
You are now tuned in to WCMP's Football Game of the Week. We now go live at the Gridiron.
I am now joined by the head coach of the Vikings football team, head coach Justin Voss. You faced off against Grand Rapids during the regular season in a very close matchup. What did you learn from that game that you can kind of take into tonight's game?
Yeah, well, first off, we learned they're a very tough football team, defensively and even offensively. So that's kind of the start. And I think for us, when we look at the defensive side of things, we gave up some big plays. And part of the reason the big plays happened is because we weren't very disciplined on defense. And they run the option. They do a great job with it. We have to be more disciplined. So I'm excited to see tonight how this plays out for us and see if the things we did all week long in preparation have allowed us to be more disciplined on defense to kind of limit some of those big plays. And then offensively, we have to make sure we can consistently kind of move that ball. And, we don't get huge chunks of it all the time. So it's going to be kind of a grinded out style, and we're okay with that. I think if we can, keep moving the ball 3, 4, 5 yards here and there, that'll allow us to kind of take the clock a little bit and hopefully punch a few of those in. And then, of course, for offense, we have to get our 2-point conversions. Those are so important. When we're playing a team like Grand Rapids, it's a really tough football team. We have to be able to capitalize on our 2 points because those might decide the football game, the fate of that football game. So those are kind of some focus that we looked at this week. And in special teams, we want to make sure we have some big plays happen there for us because that can help turn the momentum our way. So those are the focus points, and hopefully we can do that. Grand Rapids is a good football team, so we're excited about the opportunity to play them.
All right, and now you kind of talked about the practice a little bit. You've had a full week of practice this week, kind of getting back to what it was like during the regular season, getting a full week of practice. What was this week of practice like? Obviously, you don't want to go too hard as to prevent injuries for this game, but also you want to make sure that they're getting valuable reps.
Yeah, great question. Our practice this week looked like the same exact practice we had on week 1 and week 2 and week 3 and so on.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our Rapid Mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
With high school sports season here again, Wellia Health wants to remind you that they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Sports medicine services are available at every Wellia Health campus. Whether it's the young athlete, the weekend warrior, or the accomplished athlete, injuries can happen. Get back in the game by calling the sports medicine experts at Wellia Health, 320-679-1313. Wellia Health. Live life well.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Water. You use it every day to cook and clean, take showers, do laundry, and of course, drink it. Whether it's city or well water, you shouldn't have to worry about what's in it. Aquarius Home Services, your local authorized Connecticut dealer, takes the worry away. With on-demand efficiency, Connecticut fixes problem water, leaving you with amazing water you can trust. To set up your free water analysis and learn more about our 25% off sale, visit ConnecticutMN.com today. Aquarius, earning the right to be recommended.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance today at townandcountry-ins.com or stop in our offices in Finlayson, Hinckley, and Mora.
Back here on 100.9 FM WCMP, getting ready for a kickoff here in the Section 7 4A championship game. The Vikings will kick off to the Thunderhawks. And the kick is away. It'll be taken in at about the 15-yard line, cutting it up to the right side, then cuts it back up the field. And he'll be wrapped up and taken down at about the 25. On the return there for the Thunderhawks was Caden Metzgar. And he gets it up to the 25-yard line, and that is where the Thunderhawks will start. The Vikings will start on defense in this game. They are out there on defense. Grand Rapids gets out. Two receivers, one on each side. Tight end also, single back for the Thunderhawks. Quarterback takes the snap. He's going to hand it up the middle, and the running back carries it to the 35-yard line before he's taken down. And ball will be spotted at about the 35.5-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down for the Thunderhawks. Ethan Florek, the quarterback for the Thunderhawks.
Maybe think tight here. Tight, nice play.
Takes the snap, he's going to give it up the middle this time. No, he keeps it himself, and he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. No gain on that one, might have lost a half yard. Florek kept it himself, no gain. It'll be second down and 10. Ball spotted on the other side of the 35-yard line on the Thunderhawks side of the 50. They'll come out with two running backs in the I formation, two receivers out wide to the right, one to the left. Florek takes the snap. He's going to hand it off up the middle. And the ball carrier that time was Jack Cleveland. And he gets it to the 39-yard line. Pickup of about 3 will make it Third down and about 7 to go for Grand Rapids. 10.5 to go here in the first quarter. Vikings looking for an early stop here on third down. Come out in their base formation with the wide receiver split out wide to the left. Floric takes a snap. He's going to fake it one way, then toss it out to the running back, and he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. The toss was to Owen Glenn on the option play, the triple option there. Going to go backwards to the 36-yard line, a loss of about 2. And that'll bring up fourth down and long for the Thunderhawks, and the Vikings will get set to return.
Can you zoom in a little bit more?
9:40 to go, first quarter. No score, and the Vikings hold the Thunderhawks on a third down option play that goes backwards. Snap to the punter, and he gets this one away. A high kick, and it's going to get down at the 36-yard line. That's where the fair catch is made by Vincent Beck. He'll take it in at the 36. Actually, they're going to spot it, looks like, at the 35, and that's where the Viking offense will take over. 9:24 in the first quarter. Well, trotting off the sideline, and he'll bring the play into his offensive huddle. Under center, power T formation for the Vikings. Thowell gives it off on the right side, finding a little bit of room up the middle, cuts it up, and it's down near the 40-yard line. On the carry that time was Samuel Sonic. Sonic to the 40, picks up 5 on that carry. And that'll make it second down and 5 to go. Just under 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. Thowell gets the play call into the offense, and they'll break the huddle, get back to the line.
It was triple.
Thowell under center. Power T formation once again. Thowell takes the snap again to Sonic. Sonic up the middle, cuts it, and he's nearing the first down marker. It'll depend on where they spot the ball, but he's close. Sonic close to another 5 on the carry. They'll give him 4.5. And that'll bring up third down in inches for the Vikings. 8:15 first quarter. I'll break the huddle and get set for this third down and short play. Ball spotted at about the 44.5-yard line. Fouled under center, takes the snap. He's going to give it off the left side to Ashton LaBelle, and LaBelle does get past that 45-yard line to about the 46, and that'll be enough for a Viking first down. Ashton LaBelle with a pickup of 2 on that carry, and he'll get his team a new set of downs. Still on their side of the 50 with 7:45 to go here in the first quarter. Vikings break the huddle. They'll get back to the line.
Yeah.
Under center, takes the snap. Looked like the Thunderhawks may have gotten off the line a little bit early, but Thowell will take the carry himself off the left side, cuts it upfield past the 50, and he'll be taken down at about the 48-yard line on the Thunderhawks side of the 50.
Well, I'm just thinking.
A pickup of about 6 there for Thowell. And it'll be second down and 4. Thunderhawks may have gotten a bit of an early jump on that play, but Thowell's still able to take it outside off the left, cut it up the field, and pick up a nice 6-yard gain. Second down and 4, just under 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
I mean, Sonic almost got there. He just was a little bit slow to read that, but he had his hands on it. He just didn't finish.
Vikings back to the line of scrimmage now with second down. Fouled
He just
under
was a
center.
little bit slow.
Takes the snap. He's going to give it up the middle this time. Actually, he'll keep it himself. He'll pull it out of the stomach there. And up the middle he goes, and he's past the 45 to about the 43-yard line, and that'll be a first down for the Vikings. 5-yard gain for Thowell, and he'll provide the Vikings with another new set of downs. The snap will come at the Thunderhawk 43 with just over 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
Out of the eye, yep. And, I mean, quarterback was stuffed at the 5 yards behind the line. They got a pitch, but
Thowell brings his team back to the line of scrimmage. Thowell takes the snap. He'll give this one up the middle, trying to find some room to run, but very little room to maneuver. And that ball going to be moved maybe a inch or two. No gain on the play.
I mean, I'll tell you what, we're moving.
And it'll be second down and 10. 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. No score. Thunderhawks will able to get a first down, and then after that, the Vikings defense stepped up and made the stop and forced them to punt. This drive started on the Vikings' own 35-yard line into Thunderhawk territory with second down and 10 at the 43. Thowell takes the snap. He's going to give it off to Sonic here, looking for the outside edge. He gets around one Thunderhawk, but a nice toe tackle by the Grand Rapids defender. Will take Sonic down. No gain on the play. That tackle made by Caden Metzgar. Go to open field tackle. Got him by his toe. It's a good thing he did, because if he did, Sonic might still be running. We'll bring up third down and 10 now for the Vikings on the Thunderhawk 43-yard line. 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. No score. And the Vikings break the huddle and they'll get to the line. Third down and 10. Thowell takes the snap, gives it off up the middle, and getting past the 40 to about the 35, 36-yard line. Robillard on the carry.
Okay, so they're running.
And this will be spotted at the 36-yard line, a pickup of 7. And it'll be fourth down and 3 to go for the Vikings. They are on the Thunderhawk side of the field at the 36-yard line for this fourth down play. Creeping up on 3.5 to go here in the first quarter. Vikings get to the line, under 3.5 to go. Fouled under center. Defense shifts, and they're going to get them to jump. The Thunderhawks jump, and that'll give the Vikings a free first down. So a free 5 yards there for the Vikings, and that'll be an automatic first down. Ball should be spotted at the 31-yard line. Good call there by the North Branch Vikings, getting them to jump off sides. Thunderhawks have been a little bit antsy on that defensive line on a couple of plays. As I mentioned earlier, they look like they got a bit of an early start on one of the plays, and it's been a couple of plays they look like they got an early start, but that time they were caught. Fouled under center. Takes a snap. He's going to give it off to Sonic. Sonic cuts it back up the middle, gets past the 30, and he'll fight towards the 25, and the ball will be officially spotted. Looks like at the 27.
Sonic, the ball carrier for the Vikings.
Pick up a 4 for Sonic. That'll make it second down and 6 to go. 2:40 left in the first quarter. Still no score. Vikings marching down the field after this drive for them on offense started back on their own 35-yard line. Fouled under center. He's going to give it up the middle to Robillard. Robillard turning the legs, breaks off one tackle, and finally taken down. And this will be close to the first down marker. If just going to be a yard short. All spotted at the 22-yard line. 3rd down and 1 for the North Branch Vikings. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Fouled under center. Power T formation. Takes the snap. He's going to get it off to Ashland LaBelle. Ashland LaBelle makes a nice cut back up the field. Back to the outside. Breaks one tackle. And he's finally taken down inside the 10. And that'll make it 1st down and goal for the North Branch Vikings. LaBelle made a nice cut in the hole. Then cut it back outside to the left before he was finally taken down at the 7. So pick up a 15 there for LaBelle. And again, it'll be 1st down and goal for the Vikings. Under a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Thowell gets under center in the power T formation. Thowell takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to Ashland LaBelle. Ashland LaBelle looking for anywhere to go. He's going to get swallowed up in the backfield. That was Sonic on the carry. He'll be taken down for a loss of 2, it looks like. So that'll make it 2nd down and goal from the 9. Under a minute left to go here in the first quarter. Vikings are in a good spot right now to erase that goose egg off the board and be the first ones to score. Thal gets a play call from the sideline, runs it back into the offensive huddle. They'll break and get back to the line. 30 seconds to go when this snap takes place. Thal back under center, power T formation, takes the snap. He fakes it one way. He's going to roll out to his right, looking into the end zone, and that is incomplete, but they're going to get a flag, and that will be a pass interference call on the Thunderhawks. That'll take place in the end zone. Looking for Tanner Bowman on the throw. The flag should... It's Johnstone, excuse me, on the intended target. So that'll give them another free 1st down for the Vikings. Ball spotted inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. 1st down and goal with 22 seconds left in the first quarter.
The only reason why I'm thinking defer to a little bit of tight is because, I mean, they were having...
Owen gets the play call into the offensive huddle, and they'll break. They'll get to the line. Owen under center takes a snap. We're going to get a whistle before they can run this play. Looks like we're going to have a Thunderhawk who's got to make his way off the field. So while the referees confer, we'll get a media timeout here. And while that takes place, we'll take a commercial break. You're listening to Football.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Post Haste Business Solutions congratulates the North Branch Vikings on an excellent season. Locally owned and operated, Post Haste offers expert packing, shipping, and printing, with a professional graphic designer on site creating quality signs, cards, banners, canvas photo wraps, vehicle lettering, and passport photos. Business promotional items and personalized gifts available. Post Haste provides notary services as well as personal and virtual mailboxes. Visit them at their new location across the street from North Branch Vet. Pack it, ship it, print it, get it, and more.
It was the Thunderhawks who called a timeout on that one. So they'll be down 1 once they head into the second quarter. Got about 21 seconds to go. But the Vikings have it inside the 5. They give up the middle there to Robillard. Fouled, and not much doing on that play. And that should bring an end to the first quarter. No gain on the carry from Roblard. Actually, they're going to spot him back at the 5, so he lost a yard. So that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. And the Vikings and Thunderhawks that scored are tied at 0 here at Public Schools Stadium at Duluth-Denfeld High School. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll be ready for the second quarter of action here on
At County Market North Branch, it's easy to score big with online shopping and pickup. Download the County Market app or go to jerryscountymarket.com to view their weekly ad and shop online. Shop every department and all our ad deals online. Choose a time to pick up, and our team will bring it out to your car. Now that's a win. Get the play-by-play when you visit our website, jerryscountymarket.com. Grocery shopping has never been easier. Pass, run, and score at County Market North Branch with online shopping.
Kathy Carcetti at Remax Synergy is dedicated to helping all her clients find homes of their dreams. Buying or selling a home, or just curious about the local market? With over 32 years of helping people, Kathy can help guide you through the nuances of the local market with access to top listings and a worldwide network. Kathy Carcetti will work hard to make your real estate experience memorable and enjoyable. At this time, Kathy would like to say good luck to the North Branch Vikings.
Just about set to get going here in the second quarter. Vikings at the 5-yard line with 3rd down and goal. This drive for the Vikings started back on their own 35-yard line. And they'll get ready for this 3rd down and goal play. Fouled under center in power T formation. Fouled takes the snap. He's going to give it off the left side here. Into the end zone goes Ashton LaBelle, but we got a flag, a late flag on that one as LaBelle crossed the goal line. So as of right now, it is a touchdown, but we've got a flag down. LaBelle, as soon as he crossed that goal line, the flag came out. So we'll see what the call is here. And it's going to be on the Vikings. It's like a holding. So that will set the Vikings back. Ball will be spotted at the 11-yard line. So they'll have to redo the 3rd down and goal. This time from the 11. Was a touchdown initially by Ashton LaBelle, but again, as soon as he crossed the goal line, that flag came out. 3rd down and goal from the 11 for the North Branch Vikings. Fouled under center. Takes the snap. He's going to give it off to Ashton LaBelle. No, he'll keep it himself. A nice fake, and into the end zone goes fouled from 11 yards out. And this time there are no flags on the field, and that touchdown will stand. Fouled with the rushing touchdown on the fake give to Ashton LaBelle. And it's 6-0, the lead for the North Branch Vikings here. 10 seconds into the second quarter. Vikings will await the play call from Fouled as he jogs back onto the field. They'll break the huddle and get back to the line of scrimmage, which is the 3. They'll go for 2. Fouled under center. Fouled takes the snap, fakes it one way. He's rolling out to his right, looking into the end zone, but that pass is off the mark. 2-point conversion is no good. But the North Branch Vikings do get on the board on an 11-yard touchdown run from the quarterback Fouled, and they lead 6-0 over the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll be set for kickoff You're listening to Football.
Insurance. It's something you don't want to think about, something you hope you don't have to use, and it's something you definitely don't want to overpay for. Are your rates too high? That's where Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency can help. If you haven't shopped around for insurance for a while, you may be shocked to find out how much you're overpaying every month on your insurance. Let Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency help you find the best rate for your auto, home, business, recreational, or life insurance. Rates too high? Call or visit Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency today.
Back here on WCMP. That drive goes 65 yards for the Vikings, and they end it with a fouled 11-yard rushing touchdown. A holding call took away an Ashton LaBelle 5-yard rushing touchdown that sent him back to the 11. But Thowell took it in himself, and that breaks the scoreless tie as the Vikings lead 6-0 after the incompletion on the 2-point attempt. So the Vikings get set to kick this one away. Woman with the kick, and the Thunderhawks will take it in at the 15-yard line, past the 25 to the 30, makes a man miss at the 35 to the 40 to the 45 to the 50, where he's finally dragged down. And the Thunderhawks will get great starting field position at the 50-yard line. Good return there of 35 yards for the Thunderhawks. They'll start with the ball at midfield. So the Thunderhawks back on offense. Their first drive, they did get a first down, but then after that first down, they were stuffed by the Vikings. Floric under center, gives it off up the middle, off the left side, and he breaks away. And on the carry is Jack Cleveland, and he is off to the races into the end zone. Touchdown Grand Rapids from 50 yards out. So the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks will tie things up in one play. Cleveland off the left side, cut it up the middle, then cut to the right side of the field, and he was off to the races. No one there. Get him for the Vikings, and Grand Rapids will go for the extra point here. Snap, spot, down, kick is up, and that is good. So the Thunderhawks take a 7-6 lead over the North Branch Vikings after the return up to the 50, and then Jack Cleveland took it the 50 yards on one play to get on the board, and then the extra point erases the tie, and the Thunderhawks lead over the Vikings 7-6 right now. The Vikings will have to get back on offense and do some work. But before kickoff, we'll get a quick 30-second break. You're listening to Football on W.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our Rapid Mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
.9 FM WCMP. Thunderhawks have the lead over the North Branch Vikings 7-6 after a 35-yard return from the Thunderhawks got them to the 50. And then it was one play from Jack Cleveland, the Thunderhawk running back. He took it into the end zone, and the extra point was good, and that makes it 7-6. Vikings on their first drive went 65 yards, and Thowell scored from 11 yards out.
Chris Hoover to kick off for Grand Rapids.
Here's the kick. It is away. It's going to be a squib. It bounces, still bouncing, and the Vikings will eventually get on top of it. They will start with the ball at their own 37-yard line. 11:32 to go here in the second quarter. Vikings trail 7-6.
chuck him.
So they're hoping their second drive is as successful, if not better, than their first.
I mean, it's not where they want to run the path. I mean, it's right now with how wired the ends are, they're just going to keep running triple right underneath it.
Held under center, power T formation behind him. Howell takes the snap. He's going to give it off here to Robillard, and Robillard rumbling past the 45, and he won't be taken down until he reaches the 48-yard line, a pickup of 11 for Robillard. And that'll be a quick first down for the North Branch Vikings. One play, and they're up to the 48-yard line.
I mean, I think they still can tackle dive.
Under 11 and a half to go here in the second quarter. Vikings trail 7-6. Their first drive took plenty of time off the clock, and they were able to get into the end zone twice after a holding penalty took Ashton LaBelle's 5-yard run off the board. Thowell took it in from 11. Thowell, by the way, under center, takes a snap. He's going to give it off to Sonic. Sonic off the right side, breaking through a couple of tacklers. Drags a defender past the 50 to the 49. It'll be a pickup of 3 there for Sonic. And that'll make it second down and 7 to go for the Vikings. Now on the Grand Rapids side of the field. Sonic will come to the sideline and get a break here on this play. Howell under center. Second down and 7. Takes the snap. And he's going to give it up the middle. Nowhere to go on that play for Robillard. No gain, and it'll make it third down and 7. Third down and 7 from the Thunderhawk 49-yard line. It was one play from Robillard that got them a fresh set of downs, and now they'll face a third down and long. .9:35 to go in the second quarter. Vikings trail 7-6. Fouled under center for this third down and 7. Takes the snap. It's a counter play off one way, and he takes it off the left side. He's got a wide open lane to run. I don't think the defense even knew where he was. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Foul, a 49-yard rushing touchdown. And I don't think the defense knew where he was halfway through that play. They were confused. Vikings had their heads spinning on that one, and Foul goes 49 yards for the Vikings score. So the Vikings retake the lead now, leading 12-7. Fouled a 49-yard rushing touchdown. Howell gets back to the huddle, gets the play call. They'll go for 2. Foul takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to LaBelle, and I don't think LaBelle got there. He's going to come up just a little bit short. Got upended at the 1. So the 2-point conversion is no good. But the Vikings do retake the lead, and they lead 12-7 with 9:18 to go here in the second quarter. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll be set for kickoff. You're listening to Football on WCMP.
With high school sports season here again, Wellia Health wants to remind you that they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Sports medicine services are available at every Wellia Health campus. Whether it's the young athlete, the weekend warrior, or the accomplished athlete, injuries can happen. Get back in the game by calling the sports medicine experts at Wellia Health, 320-679-1313. Wellia Health. Live life well.
If you've been injured in an auto accident,
100.9 FM WCMP. The site for this Section 7-4A championship matchup between the North Branch Vikings and the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Vikings have a 12-7 lead after a 49-yard rushing touchdown from Thowell. And the kickoff is away. It's more of a squib kick. Bounces still at the 35. Past the 30. Vikings have a chance to get to it. But Grand Rapids does fall on top of it at about the 28-yard line. So the Thunderhawks nearly gave it right back to the Vikings. Just off the kickoff, but they will have it, and they will start on their own 28-yard line. Will the Thunderhawks? Thunderhawks back on offense. Florek under center, takes the snap, gives it off the left side, and then he is stuffed as he tries to run it up the middle. That's Joseph Donahue on the tackle. Running back may have gained a yard there for the Thunderhawks, but that's about it. A nice stuff again by Joseph Donahue. That'll make it 2nd down and 9 for the Thunderhawks. 8:50 to go here in the second quarter. Florek under center. Sends a man in motion from left to right. Takes the snap. He rolls out to his left. He's looking. He looks to throw it over the top. And it is off the fingertips of the intended receiver. That was Owen Glenn, the intended receiver, at the 50. Goes off his fingertips. And it'll be incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 9. He got behind the Viking defense. But it goes off his fingertips. With 8:36 to go. Vikings will have a chance to get a stop here and get the ball back for their offense, who is red hot right now. Florek takes the snap. He's going to hand it up the middle. Running back breaks the initial tackle, but then he is taken down at the, I think the nose of the ball will be on the 35-yard line. Pickup of 6, and that'll make it 4th down and 4 to go. And the Thunderhawks will bring on their punt team. 4th down and a long 3 to go for Grand Rapids. They are in the punt formation, but I think you got to watch out for a fake here or hard count even. And they will just punt it away. This is a good punt, and it's going to bounce at the 32, bounce past the 25, roll past the 20, inside the 20, all the way down to about the 17-yard line. A good punt there from the Thunderhawks. And that'll set the Vikings up deep in their own territory at the 17-yard line. A good punt. That'll change field position here, but the Vikings offense will get back out there, and they are red hot right now. Fouled on his last carry, went 49 yards in for the score. He has 2 touchdowns on the evening already. One from 11, one from 49.
We're looking at it right now here.
We'll have to go 83 yards to get into the end zone this time with 7:37 to go in the second quarter. They lead 12-7 over the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Howell takes the snap. He's going to keep it this time again off the left side to the 25, and he'll edge out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Pickup of 9 for Thowell. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and short on this next play. Grand Rapids right now does not have an answer for that quarterback keeper off the left side. The Vikings are just getting great blocking in front of Thowell, and he is just following them and using his legs. It'll be 2nd down and 1. 7:31 to go in the second quarter. Power T formation, Thowell under center. Thowell takes the snap, and he's going to give it off the right side here. And that is LaBelle on the carry. He nears the 30. And depending on the spot, it will be a 1st down. They'll place it right on the 30, the nose of the ball. 4-yard gain there for LaBelle.
mix it up between wide.
First down and 10 for the North Branch Vikings on their own 30-yard line.
Yep.
7:10 to go in the second quarter.
They can't not go around the midline there. Right. Yep. Yep.
Vikings get back to the line of scrimmage, fouled under center. He takes the snap, fakes one way, gives the up the middle, and not much doing there. I'm going to give it to Robillard.
I mean, they're basically going to be touching shoulders. You know, I mean,
Going to get about 2 on the carry.
just mix it up between
She's going to move the ball forward to the 33-yard line, so we'll pick up a 3 there for Robillard.
just kind of mix it up between those three, and then just play from there.
Brings up second down and 7 yards to go. 6.5 to go in the first half. Vikings would love to go down and score and add on to their lead here right before half. Fouled under center. Takes the snap. He's going to give it up the middle. He fakes it. He'll keep it. And he'll get past the 35 to about the 37-yard line. Gain of 4. That brings up third down. And about 3 yards to go. Vikings with the ball still on their side of the field on their own 37-yard line for this third down play. 5:45 to go here in the first half.
Tight and wide, both at the same. I don't like that. I just mix it up between wide base and tight. Just keep it simple.
Vikings break the huddle and get back to the line of scrimmage here. Third down and 3. Fouled under center. He takes the snap. He's going to give it up here. And the running back on the carry, I believe, was LaBelle. And he gets it past the 40. And that'll be enough for a first down to about the 43-yard line.
What do you think, man?
That'll be a first down carry.
Mixing it up between our wide. Yep.
Pick up about 6 on that carry for LaBelle. And it's first down and 10. With under 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
He's not reading it. He's reading a little bit slow.
Foul takes a snap, gives it off the right side. Instead, he'll keep it one more time. Tries to cut it back. Now cutting it up the field. The Thunderhawks are there, though, this time. Tried to spring himself loose off that right side after the fake give. Does get it up to the 45, though, so he does manage to pick up 2. It's not a loss, so that's a big thing, as long as you're not losing yards. Knows the ball sits at the 45-yard line, still on their side of the 50. With 4:15 to go here in quarter number 2. Vikings lead 12-7. Fouled under center. Give it off to LaBelle. LaBelle cuts it back up the field, finds some room to run, gets past the 50, and he'll be wrapped up and taken down at about the 48-yard line. And he'll be about a yard short of the first down marker. Pickup of 7 for LaBelle. Good vision there from LaBelle as he cut it back up the field into that hole that was there. Got it past the 50 and finally wrapped up at the 48. Third down and 1 for the North Branch Vikings. Howell under center, takes the snap. He's going to give it to LaBelle again. LaBelle at the line, trying to get around a defender, trying to shake his way free. He might have gotten the yard he needed, though. Ball is going to be spotted at the 47, and that will be enough for the Vikings' first down. Just enough. They're going to spot the ball just on the other side of the 47. And LaBelle picks up enough for another new set of downs for the North Branch Vikings. Now on the Grand Rapids side of the 50 with 3:10 to go. Vikings are trying to extend their lead here before halftime. Fouled under center. Foul takes a snap. He's going to hand it up the middle to Robillard. Robillard gets free past the 45, and he's going to go down. He'll be pushed back at around the 42, back to the 45. We got a flag down at the 42. Fouled, asking the referee about the call. We got a personal foul face mask penalty on Grand Rapids, so that'll be a free 15 yards and another first down for North Branch. So a face mask is the penalty, and that'll be a first down for the North Branch Vikings with 2:57 to go in quarter number 2. Vikings lead 12-7 over the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Ball is spotted now at the 28-yard line on the Thunderhawks side of the field. Vikings get to the line of scrimmage after the 15-yard face mask penalty. Fouled under center. He's going to take the snap. He'll give it off to LaBelle. LaBelle cuts it upfield to about the 25-yard line. And it'll be a pickup of 3 there for LaBelle. Under 2.5 to go now in quarter number 2. Fouled. Gets the call. And we'll get it into his guys in the huddle. They'll break and get back to the line. Line to gain at the 18-yard line. Fouled. Takes the snap. He gives it to LaBelle off the left side. Cuts it up the middle. Past the 20. And he'll be taken down at the 19-yard line. About a yard short of the first down marker. Pickup of 6 for Ashton LaBelle. Yard short of the 18. That is the yard to gain for another new set of downs here for the Vikings. 1:45 to go in the second quarter. Vikings are driving. They are now inside the red zone. Fouled back under center. Fouled takes the snap. Give to LaBelle again off the left side. He's got nowhere to go. He is going to be taken down at the 20. So a loss of 1 there for Ashton LaBelle, and under a minute and a half to go here in the second quarter, but we get a whistle on it. I'm going to assume that's going to be a timeout, and it will be a timeout for the Vikings. And while they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to the section championship here on WC.
Water. You use it every day to cook and clean, take showers, do laundry, and of course, drink it. Whether it's city or well water, you shouldn't have to worry about what's in it. Aquarius Home Services, your local authorized Connecticut dealer, takes the worry away. With on-demand efficiency, Connecticut fixes problem water, leaving you with amazing water you can trust. To set up your free water analysis and learn more about our 25% off sale, visit ConnecticutMN.com today. Aquarius, earning the right to be recommended.
Insurance. It's something you don't want to think about, something you hope you don't have to use, and it's something you definitely don't want to overpay for. Are your rates too high? That's where Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency can help. If you haven't shopped around for insurance for a while, you may be shocked to find out how much you're overpaying every month on your insurance. Let Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency help you find the best rate for your auto, home, business, recreational, or life insurance. Rates too high? Call or visit Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency today.
100.9 FM WCMP, the home for this Section 7 4A championship game between the North Branch Vikings and the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Vikings called the timeout there with 1:23 to go. They're facing a 4th down and 2 after the 1-yard loss. LaBelle got taken down at the 20. Looked like he might have had a little sliver of room to run through, but the Grand Rapids defense did a good job to close that hole in a hurry. So when they get to the line of scrimmage, 4th down and 2, Vikings trying to extend their lead here and before halftime. Fouled under center. Fouled takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to Ashton LaBelle, trying to get past the line of scrimmage. In fact, he looks like they're going to spot him a yard back. So he loses another yard on that one, and the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks hold. And North Branch will not extend their lead here at the end of the first half. In fact, the Thunderhawks will get it back on offense. 1:17 to go. And they'll have to march down field 79 yards. Thunderhawks back on offense, starting with the ball at their own 21. 1:17 to go. Florek under center sends a man in motion from right to left. He's going to give it up the middle, and this carry is to the 24-yard line, a pickup of 3. Clock is running, down under 1:05 to go, and by the time they take the snap, it will be under a minute left to go in the first half of this section championship game.
What was it called? Like roll?
Receiver out to the left and receiver off to the right. Sends a man in motion again from right to left. Throw is a screen play just in front of the running back, incomplete. Diving after it was the intended receiver, Owen Glenn. Incomplete, and that brings up 3rd down and 6. Vikings looking for a stop here on 3rd down, get the ball back for their offense. They can make the stop here depending on what the play call is. They could have a chance to have about 30 seconds left to work with in the first half. Looks like Grand Rapids is setting up in the big formation. They're going to hand it off out wide, and the running back's going to be taken down for a loss of about 4 to the 20. And with about 35 seconds left, the clock's still running. The clock should have stopped with about 35 seconds left. Looks like we get a timeout here. Timeout called by the Vikings. So while they take a timeout, we'll take a quick commercial break as well. You're listening to Football
At County Market North Branch, it's easy to score big with online shopping and pickup. Download the County Market app or go to jerryscountymarket.com to view their weekly ad and shop online. Shop every department and all our ad deals online. Choose a time to pick up, and our team will bring it out to your car. Now that's a win. Get the play-by-play when you visit our website, jerryscountymarket.com. Grocery shopping has never been easier. Pass, run, and score at County Market North Branch with online shopping.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Grand Rapids will get set to punt. 35 seconds are back onto the clock. The punt is away, and nearly got to the punter, but just got out of the way. It's going to bounce at the 45, roll past the 50 to the 45-40. It gets a huge Thunderhawk roll all the way down past the 30 at the 29. I think they're going to spot the nose of the ball at the 30. So a good punt there from Grand Rapids will flip field position, and the Vikings will start with the ball on their own 30. 22 seconds left in the first half. They do lead 12-7 over the Thunderhawks of Grand Rapids. Thal gets the call in to the offense here. We'll see what they do. 22 seconds left first half. Fouled under center. He takes the snap. He's going to give it off up the middle, and fighting for yards is Robillard. Not going to get much. I think he picks up about 1, maybe 2 on the play. And we're reaching 5 seconds, 4, and that will be it for the first half of play here at Public Schools Stadium at Duluth-Denfeld High School. The North Branch Vikings do lead over the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks at halftime, 12-7. Oh, again, we're at halftime in this Section 7 4A football matchup between the North Branch Vikings and the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. North Branch leads at halftime, 12-7. We come back, I'll recap the first half, let you know what's going on in the other championship game that Q Media is covering. Of course, you are listening to this championship game on 100.9 FM.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment and Isani, online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance today at townandcountry-ins.com or stop in our offices in Finlayson, Hinckley, and Mora.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Post Haste Business Solutions congratulates the North Branch Vikings on an excellent season. Locally owned and operated, Post Haste offers expert packing, shipping, and printing, with a professional graphic designer on site creating quality signs, cards, banners, canvas photo wraps, vehicle lettering, and passport photos. Business promotional items and personalized gifts available. Post Haste provides notary services as well as personal and virtual mailboxes. Visit them at their new location across the street from North Branch Vet. Pack it, ship it, print it, get it, and more.
Kathy Carcetti at Remax Synergy is dedicated to helping all her clients find homes of their dreams. Buying or selling a home, or just curious about the local market? With over 32 years of helping people, Kathy can help guide you through the nuances of the local market with access to top listings and a worldwide network. Kathy Carcetti will work hard to make your real estate experience memorable and enjoyable. At this time, Kathy would like to say good luck to the North Branch Vikings.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our Rapid Mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
With high school sports season here again, Wellia Health wants to remind you that they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Sports medicine services are available at every Wellia Health campus. Whether it's the young athlete, the weekend warrior, or the accomplished athlete, injuries can happen. Get back in the game by calling the sports medicine experts at Wellia Health, 320-679-1313. Wellia Health. Live life well.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear & Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear & Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Water. You use it every day to cook and clean, take showers, do laundry, and of course, drink it. Whether it's city or well water, you shouldn't have to worry about what's in it. Aquarius Home Services, your local authorized Connecticut dealer, takes the worry away. With on-demand efficiency, Connecticut fixes problem water, leaving you with amazing water you can trust. To set up your free water analysis and learn more about our 25% off sale, visit ConnecticutMN.com today. Aquarius, earning the right to be recommended.
Insurance. It's something you don't want to think about, something you hope you don't have to use, and it's something you definitely don't want to overpay for. Are your rates too high? That's where Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency can help. If you haven't shopped around for insurance for a while, you may be shocked to find out how much you're overpaying every month on your insurance. Let Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency help you find the best rate for your auto, home, business, recreational, or life insurance. Rates too high? Call or visit Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency today.
At County Market North Branch, it's easy to score big with online shopping and pickup. Download the County Market app or go to jerryscountymarket.com to view their weekly ad and shop online. Shop every department and all our ad deals online. Choose a time to pick up, and our team will bring it out to your car. Now that's a win. Get the play-by-play when you visit our website, jerryscountymarket.com. Grocery shopping has never been easier. Pass, run, and score at County Market North Branch with online shopping.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
100.9 FM WCMP, your home for tonight's Section 7 4A championship game between the North Branch Vikings and the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. North Branch leads the Thunderhawks at halftime here at Public Schools Stadium 12-7. They got those 12 points by way of Thawald, scoring 2 touchdowns. He had one from 11 yards out and then one from 49 yards out. The first one that Thawald scored came after Ashton LaBelle initially scored the touchdown from 5 yards out, but a holding penalty was called at the 1. And I mean, it was almost as if LaBelle crossed the goal line and they threw the flag, because as soon as he crossed that goal line, they threw the flag and it went back to the 11-yard line, and Thawald Vernex Blight took it in from 11 yards out to give them a 6-0 lead. They were unable to convert on the 2 points. So they were leading 6-0, and then on the Grand Rapids' next drive, they got the ball starting at the 50-yard line on a nice 35 return from their kick returner. It took one play for them to score from 50 yards out. That carry was by Jack Cleveland. He took the ball from 50 yards out to give the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks a 7-0 lead as they converted the extra point. But on the Vikings' very next drive, they went down the field, and from 49 yards out, Thawald scored and helped the Vikings get to a 12-7 lead. Again, two-point conversion was no good, but Thawald on the night has 86 yards and 2 touchdowns, and on his second touchdown run from 49 yards out, my goodness, he confused the entire team for Grand Rapids. Was absolutely almost clueless as to where the ball was. They had no idea who had the ball, where the ball was, and Thawald went into the end zone untouched. A nice couple of fakes there by the Vikings led to Thawald being so wide open off the left side edge, and he was able to take it in once again from 49 yards out to give the Vikings a 12-7 lead. One thing that I know head coach Justin Voss touched on in our interview was the 2-point conversions. That is something that they have to have tonight, because he mentioned how the first time they played the Thunderhawks did a great job of stopping the Vikings on their 2-point attempts, and he said that those are going to be huge tonight. And if you look at the scoreboard right now, if the Thunderhawks were to score even 6, they would have a 1-point lead. So 2-point conversions are extremely important here this evening, especially when you got two teams who are so evenly matched. You know, in the first half, in my opinion, North Branch definitely has the advantage and momentum in my eyes, because when I'm watching this team, they are just marching it all over Grand Rapids right now, and Grand Rapids doesn't have a lot of answers, but they've been able to make a couple of stops here on North Branch, but North Branch, is doing a very good job if they can get it, even a third down and inside of 10 yards to go. They're doing a great job, and on fourth downs they're doing pretty well here as well. So they're doing a really good job of marching it down the field, not getting themselves into second and long, third and long, or fourth and long situations. They've done a really good job of staying in front of the chains. That's another thing Coach Voss touched on, was staying in front of the chains, not falling behind, he said, because they aren't, nobody is, but he said that was one of their weaknesses, that if they had any, was that when they fall behind the chains, they struggle to get back on, second, third, and fourth down. But tonight they're doing a pretty good job of not falling behind the chains, staying in front of them, and keeping their momentum falling forward. And, as a running back, there were a couple times out there where it looked like, oh, it's a small gain, it's only a short gain. But those short gains, as long as they're not negatives, are huge, because even a 2-yard gain makes it a huge difference. If you get 2 yards on 3 downs, that's 6 yards, and that's now a 4th down and 4 instead of what maybe could have been a 4th down and 10. So as long as you're falling forward, that's another thing that you're taught as a running back, is just to fall forward. You don't need to do anything special if you're being tackled. I mean, if you could break the tackle, that'd be great. But while you're being tackled, make sure to fall forward. Have that momentum going forward so you can at least pick up a yard or 2. And it's so important here, especially tonight, where it could be a matter of inches in tonight's game. Of course, on a couple of runs here, it has just been inches. There have been a couple of runs by LaBelle where he has made a couple of nice cutbacks, and he's cut it up the field really nice. He's back from being inactive last week. He's looking good. It seemed like they didn't want to give him the ball too much at first, but then as the second quarter rolled around, they started to feed him the ball pretty heavily there. He, on the first half, had 10 carries for 42 yards. His biggest carry was 15. That got them down inside the 10-yard line, where he got it off the left side, cut it up the middle, then cut back out to the left, and he was finally taken down inside the 10. Samuel Sonic on the evening, he had a pretty good first half as well. The stats won't show it, but he has done a good job. He's got 5 carries for 14 yards. And again, 14 yards, you might not think that's that many, but when you've got, 4 guys who have touched the ball carrying it tonight, that's pretty good. And not only that, each one of these running backs not only carries the ball, but they have to block as well. So they have done a great job here tonight. Of course, Thauld has the 2 touchdown scores on the ground for the North Branch Vikings, but, the Vikings right now on offense are doing a pretty good job. Each and every running back is doing a good job with, blocking, running the ball, finding the open lane to run through. And one thing that I have noticed is that the Vikings are being very patient when they are running the ball. The running backs are not, trying to stretch it too far outside and then, being stuck on the outside and have nowhere to go. And they're not, cutting it up too early, so as if they miss the hole, they're doing just a good job of being patient, staying behind the offensive line, letting the offensive line do some work, maybe even sometimes letting them get to the second level so they do the work and they can just be the beneficiary of it and run right through the hole untouched. And that's kind of how that play happened for LaBelle there in the first half on his 15-yard gain, is he got it off the left side, stretched it out just enough, and his offensive line did the work. Give credit also to the tight ends and the running backs, but he got outside and then just waited patiently, and then he cut it back up the field, and he was explosive on his cut as well. He got it up the field, and it looked like he might have been gone, but Grand Rapids had a nice angle on him there. The safety made the stop, but this North Branch team right now, I think, has got things going their way. Of course, they would like things to be a little bit better on their side. The execution, probably would like a couple of their plays that they have called to go for bigger gains. I know on the 3rd down and it was at first a 2nd down and 1 or 2nd down and 2 deep inside Thunderhawk territory at the end of the first half. They gave the ball to Ashton LaBelle, and he was stuffed, and he was brought back a yard, so that made it 3rd down. Actually, it would have made it 4th down, and then they tried to give it to him on back-to-back plays, and he was stuffed again on 4th down. He actually lost yards on both plays. Those were his last 2 carries. They each lost a yard, and they would turn the ball over on downs, but the North Branch Vikings defense has done a very good job. Of course, the 1 touchdown there from 50 yards out, but other than that, they have just been suffocating this Thunderhawk offense and not allowing them to do anything. They're not allowing them to get to the second level with their blocks. They're doing a good job of setting the edge and making these running backs try and find a hole in the cutback lane. And one thing you do have to be careful of is making sure that those running backs don't find a cutback lane, because if they are able to do that, a lot of times if there's a cutback lane to run through, there is a big hole and a good chance that it could be a big game. But Vikings are just playing really sound fundamental football here tonight. I haven't seen too many reach tackles. They're doing a good job of filling the hole on defense, not getting too far in front, not getting behind the play. They're just doing a very good job on both sides of the ball tonight. Of course, they would like to be leading by a little bit more. That last drive that they had before they ran the clock out, they would have probably liked to have scored. They had a chance, but just unfortunate that the Grand Rapids defense stepped up in a big way. But they'll get back on and have a chance in the second half once again. We'll get about a couple minutes here for a warm-up, and then when we return, we'll be set for kickoff here in the second half. You're listening to football here on 100.9 FM WCM.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance today at townandcountry-ins.com or stop in our offices in Finlayson, Hinckley, and Mora.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Post Haste Business Solutions congratulates the North Branch Vikings on an excellent season. Locally owned and operated, Post Haste offers expert packing, shipping, and printing, with a professional graphic designer on site creating quality signs, cards, banners, canvas photo wraps, vehicle lettering, and passport photos. Business promotional items and personalized gifts available. Post Haste provides notary services as well as personal and virtual mailboxes. Visit them at their new location across the street from North Branch Vet. Pack it, ship it, print it, get it, and more.
Kathy Carcetti at Remax Synergy is dedicated to helping all her clients find homes of their dreams. Buying or selling a home, or just curious about the local market? With over 32 years of helping people, Kathy can help guide you through the nuances of the local market with access to top listings and a worldwide network. Kathy Carcetti will work hard to make your real estate experience memorable and enjoyable. At this time, Kathy would like to say good luck to the North Branch Vikings.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with the mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our rapid mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
Just about set for the second half to get underway here at Public Schools Stadium at Duluth-Denfeld High School. North Branch will get the second half kickoff. They'll start on offense over on our sister station, 95.5 FM KBEK. Ogilvie had a 24-0 lead at half, and now into the third they have a 36-0 lead in that 9-man Section 5 championship over at Esco High School. Ogilvie looks to punch their ticket to state. Keep you up to date on that one and let you know when that one goes final. Again, here in this game, the North Branch Vikings have the 12-7 lead over the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks here. As we get set to go in the second half, and the Vikings will receive the kick and start on offense. Sitting at about 54 degrees as we get back from halftime. Can't really ask for much better weather here in early November. Grand Rapids gets set to kick, and the kick is away. This is going to be a kick that is taken in at the 15-yard line. They're going to run the reverse and up to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, and bringing a tackle and being taken down at the 45. And Kroll on the return. So the Vikings offense will take over on the 45-yard line. And they'll be in really good field position to start the second half. They'll try and go down and again extend their lead. Held under center in the power T formation. Takes the snap. He's going to give it off the left side here. And that carry, that time, I believe that was Sonic on the carry. He'll get it to the 50, and that'll be a pickup of 5. Goes the ball right on that 50-yard line. 30 seconds have gone off the clock here in quarter number 3. The Vikings will get ready on this 2nd down and 5 play. Fouled under center again. Takes the snap, and he'll give it off the left side here. And on the carry that time was Ashton LaBelle. He'll be taking him down at the 46-yard line. And he's going to be just short of the first down marker. 4 yards on that carry. As Thowell gets the call back to the offensive huddle, it'll be 3rd down and 1. 10:40 to go, quarter number 3. Vikings already on Thunderhawk side of the field for this 3rd down and 1. Thowell under center. Well, takes the snap. He's going to spin to his left, hand it off to Ashton LaBelle. He's past the 45 to the 44s where he'll be taken down. And it's a 1st down and 10 for North Branch at the 44-yard line. Bell with a pickup of 2. Ball on the 44-yard line. Coming up on 10 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. On the Vikings' first drive, they took a bunch of time off the clock before Thowell took it in from 11 yards out. After LaBelle initially took it in from 5, but a holding penalty set it back to the 11. Thowell takes the snap. He's going to spin and again hand it off to LaBelle. LaBelle keeps a low base, trying to wiggle his way around, and he's going to get to about the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4 on the carry by LaBelle. It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Under 9.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. Vikings started with good field position here past the 40. And in one play, they already had it at midfield. Now inside Thunderhawk territory at the 40 with 2nd down and 6 to go. 9 minutes left in the 3rd. All takes a snap. He'll hand it off to Sonic off the right side. Sonic following his blockers, finding and spinning his way down to about the 36-yard line is where they'll spot him. It'll be a pickup of 4 for Sonic. And makes it 3rd down and 2. Third down coming up here for the North Branch Vikings at the Thunderhawk 36-yard line. 8:30 to go, quarter number 3. It is 12-7. Vikings have the lead over Grand Rapids. 3rd down and 2. Thowell under center. He'll take the snap and he'll spin, give it off to Sonic off the right side. Sonic makes a man miss, and he's past the 30, and he'll grind his way down to about the 27-yard line. A nice pickup of 9 for Sonic, and it's a Viking 1st down. Sonic off the right side, got it back up the field, broke a couple arm tackles before grinding his way to the 27. Picks up a 1st down for North Branch.
Yes, sir. Yeah, what do you got?
1st down and 10, ball at the 27, under
Yep.
8 to go in quarter number 3.
Take a look at that. Yeah.
Fouled under center. He'll take the snap, and he'll give it up the middle to Robillard. Robillard untouched to about the 22-yard line before he's dragged down to the 21. Robillard, a nice pickup of 6 on that carry. Robillard untouched through the hole till about the 22, 23-yard line. Falls forward to the 21. With that 6-yard gain, it's 2nd down and 4. And by the time they take the snap, we'll have under 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Vikings get to the line. Spotted at the 21 for this second down play. Fowl takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Sonic off the right side, looking for the edge, and then he stuffed and ran out of bounds. And they're going to spot him at the 18-yard line. Be a pickup of about 3. Ball will be spotted more at the 19. So third down and about 2 from the 19-yard line. Vikings now inside the red zone for this third down play. Fouled under center. And the defense did jump, and the Vikings will get a free 5 and an automatic first down. That's the second time the Vikings have got the Thunderhawks to jump on third or fourth down and get an automatic first. The ball is going to be spotted at the 14-yard line now for the Vikings. Hall will bring his team to the line of scrimmage at the 14-yard line. First down and 10. Howell takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Sonic off the right side. Sonic following his blockers, getting to about the 11-yard line. Pickup of 3 for Sonic on that carry. Second down and 7. Creeping up on 6 minutes to go in quarter number 3. Saul jogs back out to the huddle. By the time they take this snap, will probably be under 6 minutes. Vikings do have a 12-7 lead here, getting late into the third quarter. Fouled, takes the snap. He'll hand it off again to Sonic off the right side, and Sonic will grind his way forward, but he'll be stopped at the 10. Only a gain of 1 on that play for Samuel Sonic. That brings up third down and about 6 to go. 5.5 left in the third quarter. Vikings will face a third down and about medium. Ball is spotted right at the 10-yard line. 6 yards to go. We'll have to get the ball to the 4 for a first down. Fouled under center. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Ashton LaBelle off the left side. He's got some blockers in front of him, trying to bounce it outside. He spins off of one hit, and he'll be officially down, looks like towards the 8-yard line. It's only a pickup of 2. And it'll be fourth down and 4. So the Vikings have a decision here. Again, the 4-yard line is the line to gain. With 4.5 to go now in the third quarter. Vikings will break the huddle and look to go for it on fourth down. 4th and 4 here for the Vikings. Fouled under center, and we're going to get a whistle before this play happens. We're going to get a timeout by the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. And while they take a timeout, we'll take a quick break as well. You're listening to Football
With
on
high school
WCMP.
sports season here again, Wellia Health wants to remind you that they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Sports medicine services are available at every Wellia Health campus. Whether it's the young athlete, the weekend warrior, or the accomplished athlete, injuries can happen. Get back in the game by calling the sports medicine experts at Wellia Health, 320-679-1313. Wellia Health. Live life well.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Back here on 100.9 FM, WCMP. Grand Rapids calls the timeout there on 4th down and 4. North Branch will look to convert and continue this drive. Meanwhile, in that Section 5 9-man championship game at Esko High School, Ogilvie gets the victory over Southridge 42-0. So Ogilvie is headed to state. Congratulations to the Ogilvie Lions. But in our game, North Branch faces a 4th down and 4 here. Ball spotted on the Thunderhawk 8-yard line. Have to get it inside the 5 for a first down. Thowell takes a snap. Oh, we got 2 guys moving, and I think they're going to get North Branch this time. And they do. Going to get a false start call on North Branch, and that'll set the ball back at the 13-yard line. So that'll make it 4th down and 9 now for the Vikings, trying to get another free first down. They almost did, but jumped a little too soon on the offensive line. 4th down and 9. Ball again at the 13-yard line. North Branch lines up to go for it. Thowell takes the snap. He fakes one way, rolls out to his right, looking into the end zone. Oh, he definitely got pushed. Ball is tipped, and it's incomplete. Defender got his hands into the back of the intended receiver. Nearly not enough for a flag. But it'll be a turnover on downs on the incompletion. And the Thunderhawks will take over on their own 13-yard line. 1st down and 10. 4:07 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Vikings lead 12-7. Florek under center for the Thunderhawks. He sends a man in motion from right to left. He's going to fake it up the middle, take it outside, and pitches it at the last possible moment. He's got a man to the 30, to the 45, and he'll be taken down past the 45-yard line. A big gain there for the Thunderhawks. Let's see where they spot this one now, officially at the 47-yard line. Gain of 34. The option play goes for 34 for Grand Rapids, and they have a 1st down and 10 near midfield. 3:45 to go. Florek under center, sends a man in motion right to left. He's going to give this time up the middle. Ball carrier runs over a man, puts a stiff arm out, and he'll finally be taken down at the 45. LaBelle on the tackle for the Vikings. It's going to be a pickup of about 8, though, for the ball carrier. And the Thunderhawks are on the North Branch side of the field. Thunderhawks get back to the line. Ball spotted at the 45 of the Vikings. Man in motion, left to right. He'll fake it up the middle. He'll toss it out to the right. The ball's on the ground. Grand Rapids manages to get back on top of it, but they're going to go backwards. This ball is going to be spotted at the 49-yard line. Florek took it on the option to the left, pitched it back, and his running back did not take it in cleanly. The ball was on the ground for a second, but they fall on top of it. We'll set them back a couple of yards, and it'll be 3rd down and 6 now for Grand Rapids. 2.5 to go. Vikings looking for a stop here to get the ball back for their offense. 12-7 they lead. Florek under center, man in motion left to right. Florek is going to come back out from under center. Take a second. Now back under, a man in motion again from left to right. He's going to fake it up the middle, then give it up the middle off the motion. Running back breaks free, and there goes Cleveland off the left side. He's in a race with the defender to the 10. He stutter steps, and he'll be taken down near the 5-yard line. That's Owen Glenn on the carry. Glenn up the middle, cuts it out to the left side. Stutter steps near the 10 and then falls forward. Going to spot the ball at the 6-yard line. So the Thunderhawks, a 43-yard gain on 3rd down and 6. Now have it 1st down and goal. With under 2 minutes to go. Grand Rapids setting up 1st down and goal. Florak sends a motion in man from left to right. He's going to give it up the middle. Ball carrier gets it down to about the 3-yard line, a pickup of 3.
Cleveland, the ball carrier for Grand Rapids.
It'll be 2nd down and goal here for the Thunderhawks. Vikings lead 12-7. We're going to be up towards the end of the 3rd quarter. Grand Rapids gets back to the line. 2nd down and goal now. And there was definitely movement early on that one, and there's the late flag. The center moved before the ball even got back to the quarterback. It was a QB sneak all the way. That's going to set him back 5 yards on the false start penalty. And the ball will move back to about the 7 now for Grand Rapids. It'll be 2nd down and goal for Grand Rapids. Clock continues to roll here in the 3rd quarter, under 50 seconds. Florek sends a man in motion left to right. He takes a snap, he drops back, he looks, he sees nothing, rolling out further to the right. He looks, and he's under pressure. He throws this one into the front corner of the end zone. It's incomplete. Florek goes down on the play around the 20, but he got the ball out in time. It goes through the hands of the receiver, incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down and goal from the 7 for the Thunderhawks. Good pressure put on by the Vikings. Flushing him out of the pocket, getting him on the run. Really had no one open, just kind of threw it towards the front of the end zone where he had a receiver near. One receiver out left, one on the right for the Thunderhawks. Sends a man in motion right to left. And we got movement on the front of the line, and it's going to be a false start on Grand Rapids. So that'll set them back now to the 12. So instead of 3rd and goal inside the 10, it's 3rd down and goal from the 12. Thunderhawks shooting themselves in the foot here. 33 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Vikings lead 12-7 over Grand Rapids, looking to make a stop here. 3rd down and goal from the 12. Florek under center, send a man in motion from right to left. He's going to fake it up the middle, and then he cuts it up the field himself, but he's going to be well short of the goal line. He's going to be taken down around that 7-yard line. Picks up about 5 of what they lost on the false start penalty, and that'll bring up 4th down and goal. Florek kept it on the keeper. He cut it upfield. Not much room to run. Got it down to about the 7-yard line.
Just go wide.
4th down and goal coming up. But before we get that 4th down and goal play, we'll head to the 4th and final quarter here. In this Section 7 4A championship game, the Vikings have the lead 12-7 and looking for a 4th down goal line stop against the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. You're listening to Football
Water.
WCMP.
You use it every day to cook and clean, take showers, do laundry, and of course, drink it. Whether it's city or well water, you shouldn't have to worry about what's in it. Aquarius Home Services, your local authorized Connecticut dealer, takes the worry away. With on-demand efficiency, Connecticut fixes problem water, leaving you with amazing water you can trust. To set up your free water analysis and learn more about our 25% off sale, visit ConnecticutMN.com today. Aquarius, earning the right to be recommended.
Insurance. It's something you don't want to think about, something you hope you don't have to use, and it's something you definitely don't want to overpay for. Are your rates too high? That's where Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency can help. If you haven't shopped around for insurance for a while, you may be shocked to find out how much you're overpaying every month on your insurance. Let Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency help you find the best rate for your auto, home, business, recreational, or life insurance. Rates too high? Call or visit Bozeman Newton Insurance Agency today.
4th down and goal. Ball spotted at the 8-yard line. Vikings looking for a big stop here. Get the ball back for their offense. Again, they lead 12-7 as we begin the 4th and final quarter. Florek under center, 2 men in motion. They get into the backfield, run up the middle. I think the running back got into the end zone, but they're going to have an illegal formation. So Grand Rapids will be set back once again. This will set them back. 4th down and goal. They look like they got the touchdown, but the legal motion on the play is going to set them back. Now to the 13.
Maybe just Viking or Trojan 2, Trojan 2.
4th down and goal again.
Good call. Yep, good call.
The Vikings get another opportunity for a 4th down and goal stop. Thunderhawks back to the line of scrimmage. He's got a receiver out wide. To the right does Florek. Sends a man in motion right to left. Florek will fake it up the middle. He's going to roll out to his left. He's there, and he got a bunch of Viking defenders around him. He pitches it back. The running back got nowhere to go, and the Vikings will make the stop on 4th down and goal. No gain. Ryan O'Day on the tackle there for the Vikings. That play was blown up from the get-go. And the Vikings have the ball back on their own 13-yard line. With 11:48 to go in quarter number 4, they lead 12-7. Ryan O'Day made the play there on 4th down and goal. As the Thunderhawks really had nowhere to go with that play. That one was blown up from the snap. Vikings back on offense. They'll start with the ball on their own 12. Fouled under center. Takes the snap. He fakes one way, gives it up. And ball carrier is Robillard. He's going to lose a yard on the carry. Really good fake as half the defense went out to the right side on the fake, and only about 2 defenders took Robillard down. The rest of the defense went with the fake. So loss of 1 on that play for Robillard. Ball spotted at the 11. Fouled under center. Thawald takes a snap, and that one's mixed up in the backfield. Looked like Thawald actually dropped the ball back there. And they're going to lose more. And the ball will be spotted at the 7-yard line now. 3rd and 15 for North Branch.
What clip is that at 79?
Looked like Thawald and LaBelle maybe collided there. Popped the ball out of Thawald's hands, and that'll set him back at the 7. 3rd down and long. 10.5 to go in this 4th quarter. Vikings lead 12-7. We'll need to get some back here. Of course, they'd like the 1st down, but you like to get some yards back here to give some space for your punter. And Thawald's going to keep it on the quarterback keeper. He gets past the 15 to about the 16. It's going to be a gain of 9, but he'll still be short of the 1st down. Gain of 9 makes it 4th down and 6. Clock rolls under 9 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. And North Branch will send their punt team out. Try and switch field position here on a good punt. 9:45 to go. They were able to stop the Thunderhawks on multiple 4th down and goals as they had a couple penalties. Punt is away, and this one is fair caught, and it's going to actually roll past the fair catch returner as it bounces and rolls out of bounds. Let's see where they will spot it. Looks like at the 43. And they will. So they're going to spot this ball at the 43-yard line for the Thunderhawks to start their offensive drive. 9:34 to go in the game. 12-7 Vikings lead. And the Thunderhawks get to the line of scrimmage. Florek under center, takes a snap, he drops back, he's looking to pass, it's a screen play, and they got the screen play wide open, going to break through a tackle at the 50, get to the 46-yard line where he'll be taken down by a couple of Viking defenders. Robillard is there for the stop, along with a couple of other Vikings. That'll be a first down and 10. New set of downs at the 45 on the Viking side of the 50 for the Thunderhawks. Thunderhawks moving a little bit quicker here on this offensive drive. 9:10 to go, fourth quarter. Florek, man in motion, left to right. And, a North Branch player did jump, but he didn't make contact, so they're not going to give him an opportunity to get back. It's just going to be an offsides. So an offsides penalty there on the Vikings makes it first down and 10 at the 40 on North Branch side of the field. 9:04 to go here in the fourth quarter. Florek under center. He's got a receiver out wide, right and left. Man in motion left to right. He's going to hand it up off the middle, and the running back, he's going to get to the 35-yard line, and that's where he'll be rolled down. Sonic with the tackle for the Vikings, and this will give the Thunderhawks another first down on this drive. Grand Rapids moving the ball a lot quicker here on this offensive drive as Florek comes back from the sideline with the play call. Give it into the huddle, and they'll get to the line at the 35. North Branch leads by 5 here in the fourth quarter. Man in motion right to left for the Thunderhawks. Florek will back out under center. Now he's back under. Man in motion again. Handoff up the middle to the fullback, and the fullback's going to carry this one to about the 29-yard line. And that's a pickup of 6 for Johnstone. Makes it second down and 4 for the Thunderhawks. Under 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. As Florek and the Thunderhawks get to the line of scrimmage. And in motion, he's going to drop back. He's going to look for a pass. He looks towards the end zone, but there's Ryan O'Day with the interception. Ryan O'Day on the return, past the 10 to the 15. He gives a stiff arm, and it's Ryan O'Day. Interception. Ryan O'Day, beautiful coverage back there. And he returns it to the 17-yard line. What a play there from Ryan O'Day, just sitting back in coverage. He watched that ball go a little bit long, and he was just capped under it like a center fielder waiting for an easy pop fly. He got it, returned it to the 17. And now the Vikings will have it on their own 17 with 7:40 to go in the fourth quarter off the interception from Ryan O'Day. Fouled under center. Going to give it off to Ashton LaBelle. LaBelle will grind his way forward. Actually, that's Sonic who has the ball, and he'll grind his way to the 21-yard line, a pickup of 4. Second down and 6. Clock continues to roll. 7:15 to go, and counting. Thal gets the call from the sideline, bring it into the huddle. By the time they get to the line and take the snap, the clock will roll under 7 minutes.
Yeah, we gotta get back to tight wide, tight.
Fouled under center. Takes the snap. He's going to give it off to the running back off the left side here, right side rather. He plows past the 25. Looks like they're going to spot the ball at the 27. Sonic again on the carry, and it's going to be a pickup of 6. First down for North Branch on their side of the field, but the clock continues to roll, and they pick up another first down. Under 6:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Vikings lead 12-7.
It was just right underneath him.
Old gets the call from the sideline. He'll jog it back on to the field into the huddle. Old brings his team to the line of scrimmage now at the 27-yard line. Under center, takes the snap. He gives off this right side to Sonic, and Sonic will fall forward to about the 28-yard line. 1 yard gain for Sonic. That'll make it second down and 9. Under 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Vikings looking to take as much time off the clock as they can in between plays.
Because then if we're back in tight, we're kind of good on midline. Return that fullback.
They look to continue to march this ball downfield. They'll need a few more first downs before they can officially run the clock out, but 5.5 to go. Is second down and 9. Ball on their own 28-yard line. Foul takes the snap. He's going to give it off to Sonic, who's trying to break through one tackle, and then he does after breaking it. He gets tackled down at the 30. It looks like the nose of the ball going to be spotted at the 31. A pickup of 3 there for Sonic. That'll bring up third down now and 6 yards to go. They have to get to the 37 for a new set of downs as we roll under 5 minutes to go. Thal gets a call back into the huddle. And they get to the line of scrimmage. Third down and 6. 4:40 to go. Fouled under center. Power T formation. Takes a snap. He spins out of one and then falls forward as Thal keeps it. And he'll be well short of the first down. He only picks up a yard. It'll be 4th down and 5 now for North Branch. Ball on their own 32-yard line. And they can snap this ball with under 4 minutes to go. And it looks like they will send the punt team out there. Late here in the fourth quarter. Vikings lead 12-7. And we're going to get a whistle on the field. And a timeout called there by the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. And while they take a timeout, we'll take one as well. You're listening to Football on 100.9 FM.
At County Market North Branch, it's easy to score big with online shopping and pickup. Download the County Market app or go to jerryscountymarket.com to view their weekly ad and shop online. Shop every department and all our ad deals online. Choose a time to pick up, and our team will bring it out to your car. Now that's a win. Get the play-by-play when you visit our website, jerryscountymarket.com. Grocery shopping has never been easier. Pass, run, and score at County Market North Branch with online shopping.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
4th down and 5. Ball on the Vikings 32-yard line. And North Branch gets set to punt it away. And the punt is away. This will be taken in at the 35-yard line, and that's where the fair catch is made. So they'll switch field positions here, and the Thunderhawks will take over on offense. on their own 35-yard line. 3:55 to go. Vikings looking for another big stop here on defense. The last time they were out, Ryan O'Day had an interception. High formation here for the Thunderhawks. Two receivers out wide to the right, one to the left. Florek under center. Florek takes a snap. He's going to give it up the middle to his fullback. Actually, he'll keep it, and he manages to somehow get it away, toss it on the option, but they're going to lose yards.
I don't think so.
They're going to spot the ball at the 33-yard line, a loss of 2 on that play from the Thunderhawks. Vikings did a good job of blowing up that play in the backfield. Nowhere for quarterback or running back to go. Under 3.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Vikings lead by 5. Thunderhawks same formation. Toss out wide to the left. Looking to get the running back off the edge. He's got some room and he's into open space looking. He breaks a tackle at the 35. Got some room to the 20 before he's finally ripped down. And then I think they're going to get a flag down at the 20. Carry there by Owen Glenn. And we're going to get a flag down at the end of the run. So Glenn is down on the field. He has a big run. He was taken down inside the North Branch 20-yard line. But a flag at the end of this play. Not sure if he was taken down by his face mask or his horse collar or what, but he's up and he's able to walk off under his own power. He'll have to go to the sideline. So he'll have to go to the sideline for one play. And we'll see what the call is here on this one.
We just over-pursued.
Personal foul. They're going to call it a horse collar tackle on the Vikings. So the tackle was made inside the 20, but this, after the penalty, will push the ball inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. So Vikings need 4 big plays here from their defense. 3 minutes left, and the clock is ticking. Florek in the I formation, same formation as before, and he'll give it up the middle to the fullback, and he's near the goal line, and he's in. Grand Rapids will score from 9 yards out, and they have now taken the lead 13-12 over the Vikings. Touchdown run from 9 yards out there for the Thunderhawks. They now have a 13-12 lead with 2:48 to go here in the fourth quarter. They'll line up to go for the extra point here, will the Thunderhawks. It's Caden Metzgar. Snap spot down, kick is up. It is good. 14-12. Thunderhawks with the lead. And the Vikings will have 2 minutes and 48 seconds to work with to try and go down and retake the lead here. Plenty of time for their offense to get moving and push the ball downfield and score again. Down by 2. Vikings trail here in this Section 7 4A championship game. Vikings have led the entire second half up to this point. A big run from the Thunderhawks. Owen Glenn got it inside the 20, then a horse collar tackle, pushed the ball inside the 10 to the 9. Then a 9-yard touchdown run. And an extra point gives the Thunderhawks a 14-12 lead here late in the fourth quarter. But Vikings have plenty of time to, again, march downfield and try and get a score. Only down by 2. Vikings will head back out onto the field looking to get a nice return. Get their offense set up in good field position. Thunderhawks make their way back out. 2:48 to go, fourth quarter.
I don't know. You see pass drop.
And getting set for the kick. And it is away. This one's going to be more of a pooch kick, taken in at the 35-yard line. He'll slide down at about the 37. So ball is spotted at the Vikings 37, and they'll have to go 63 yards in order to get into the end zone. Ball at the 37. Fold brings in the play from the sideline. Break the huddle in. Get the offense to the line of scrimmage. Fold under center, takes a snap. Takes a give up the middle. He keeps it himself off the left side. He plows forward past the 40 to about the 43-yard line.
Yep.
A nice pickup of 6 there for Thawald. Under 2.5 to go, fourth quarter. Vikings trail by 2. Thawald takes a snap. He gives it off the right side here, and that's going to be a first down. The ball is going to be spotted at the 47-yard line.
First down for North Branch.
And North Branch gets the first down. Logan Kroll on the carry. First down and 10, 2:08 to go. Clock is running. Thawald under center, takes a snap, and he's going to roll out to his right. He's looking for anywhere to go, trying to get out of bounds, and he will. So that'll save some clock, but he's going to lose a couple of yards. Owen's going to bring up second down and about 12, maybe 11 as they respot the yardstick. Second and 11 now for the Vikings. 2 minutes to go. Thawald was able to get out of bounds. A smart play there by him in order to save some clock. Thawald takes the snap. He drops back. He's looking to throw. He throws it up and looking for his tight end on the sideline. Oh, and he dropped it out of bounds. Incomplete. Adam Johnstone had a catch on the sideline but dropped it as he went to the ground. And that'll bring up third down and 11. Johnstone, that would have been close for a first down. Actually, where he caught it, it would have been a first down. But now a third down and 11 for North Branch. 14-12, Vikings trail, minute 54 to go. They've got to go 54 yards. Fouled under center. Takes a snap. Takes to give one way. He rolls out to his right. It's a screen play to the left, and taking it outside is Robillard. Robillard spun down at the 50. Pickup of 4.
Robillard with the reception, brought down by number 44, Andrew Linder.
Only a pickup of 4 there for the Vikings, and looks like we're going to get a timeout on the field for this fourth down play. Fourth down and 8. The ball is going to be they'll push it back to the 49. So fourth down and 8 for the North Branch Vikings here in the section championship game. We'll take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have a pivotal fourth down for the North Branch Vikings here in this section.
Minnesota, it's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani, online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Back here at Public School Stadium at Duluth-Denfield High School for this fourth down play, fourth down and 8. Vikings need the first if they want to keep their hopes alive of winning the section championship and getting to state. Fouled under center, fourth down and 8. Need about the 43 or better And they're going to run a running back pass. The throw is almost caught at the 35. It's incomplete. Johnstone had it and dropped it. And that will turn it over on downs. A beautiful pass to Johnstone there, just in and out of his hands. That'll turn it over to Grand Rapids, and they're a couple of kneel downs away from winning this section championship. So the Thunderhawks will take over on the Vikings 49-yard line, a minute 36 to go. Thunderhawks line up, man in motion left to right, hand it off up the middle. And the ball carrier going to be spotted down at the, they're going to spot him at the 45. Ball spotted at the 45, a 4-yard gain. We'll get a timeout. Minute 32 to go in the fourth quarter. Vikings trail by 2, 14-12. Unable to convert the fourth down. Pass to Johnstone went through his hands. Where he had it, it would have been enough for a first down. But now it's 2nd down and 6 for the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks on the Viking 45-yard line. Vikings will make their way back out onto the field, looking for a defensive stop here. You can bet they'll be ripping at that ball, as the Thunderhawks will no doubt run it here. Florek under center, takes the snap. He's going to give it up off the middle. Ball's on the ground. Who's got it? Oh, this is going to be huge. And it looks like Grand Rapids. Oh, my goodness. Grand Rapids did fall back on top of it. And not only that, they picked up yards as well. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Vikings will call a timeout. While they take a timeout, we'll take a quick 30-second break.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance today at townandcountry-ins.com or stop in our offices in Finlayson, Hinckley, and Mora.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC.
Back here for 3rd down and 3. Vikings almost turned it over on the last play. They'll look to get another turnover here, or try to. Run up the middle for the fullback, and he's going to get past the first down. And that will more than likely do it here in this championship game. Thunderhawks have the first down, and the Vikings are out of timeouts. So the Thunderhawks will get ready to take a knee. They'll wait until almost all the time has been run off the clock. We're at about 50 seconds, and they'll have to take the snap. They'll kneel. They will have to take one more snap before the game is officially over. One more kneel down, and Grand Rapids will be champions of Section 7-4A. And the final kneel down, there it is. And the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks have won this Section 7-4A championship game over North Branch, 14-12. We'll take a commercial break. I'll recap this game. You're listening to
Post Haste Business Solutions congratulates the North Branch Vikings on an excellent season. Locally owned and operated, Post Haste offers expert packing, shipping, and printing, with a professional graphic designer on site creating quality signs, cards, banners, canvas photo wraps, vehicle lettering, and passport photos. Business promotional items and personalized gifts available. Post Haste provides notary services as well as personal and virtual mailboxes. Visit them at their new location across the street from North Branch Vet. Pack it, ship it, print it, get it, and more.
Kathy Carcetti at Remax Synergy is dedicated to helping all her clients find homes of their dreams. Buying or selling a home, or just curious about the local market? With over 32 years of helping people, Kathy can help guide you through the nuances of the local market with access to top listings and a worldwide network. Kathy Carcetti will work hard to make your real estate experience memorable and enjoyable. At this time, Kathy would like to say good luck to the North Branch Vikings.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our Rapid Mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
With high school sports season here again, Wellia Health wants to remind you that they want to help your athletes stay in the game. Sports medicine services are available at every Wellia Health campus. Whether it's the young athlete, the weekend warrior, or the accomplished athlete, injuries can happen. Get back in the game by calling the sports medicine experts at Wellia Health, 320-679-1313. Wellia Health. Live life well.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Back here on 100.9 FM WCMP, the North Branch Vikings fall in this championship game to the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks, 14-12. Leading the way on the day rushing was Thowald, and he led the team with 10 carries, 102 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day. Those 2 touchdowns came from 11 yards out and 49 yards out. Then on the right behind him was Sonic with 15 carries for 55 yards. LaBelle had 14 carries for 54 yards. And Robillard had 8 carries for 32. Kroll had 1 for 6 yards in this game. The Vikings fall in this championship game 14-12. They led 12-14 late into the fourth quarter. They had a chance to go down the field and score with over, I think it was about 3 minutes left. But unfortunately, they had to face a 4th down and long, and on a halfback pass, it was dropped, incomplete, and that would turn it back over. The Vikings did have a chance to stop the Thunderhawks on 3rd down, but just luckily for them, they have a very good fullback who rammed it forward and picked up enough for the 1st down, 2 kneel downs, and that would run the rest of this clock out. But the North Branch Vikings are runners-up in Section 7 4A. Just give a huge shout-out to the North Branch Vikings. They've had a terrific season. They'll finish at 9-1. And section runner-ups here in 7 4A. They fought hard all game long. They were pulling out all the stops here at the end, but just could not overcome that 4th down play. They had a pretty clean game, only 3 penalties in this game, but it was the big plays that kind of hurt them here in this one. They had a 50-yard rushing touchdown from the Thunderhawks, and that was Jack Cleveland on the carry. Then they had another big play from Owen Glenn that led to them getting down inside the 15, and then a penalty, or inside the 20, and then a penalty would push them inside the 10 to the 9, and then a 9-yard touchdown run by the Thunderhawks gave them the 14-12 lead after the extra point was good. But you just got to give a ton of credit to both these teams. You know, North Branch fought their tails off to the very end, and Grand Rapids, they never gave in. They thought they were right in there, and it's just, unfortunately, like Coach Voss mentioned, it was the 2-point conversions that really did the difference here tonight. If North Branch is able to convert on those 2-point conversions. It's 16-14 instead of 12-14. So 2-point conversions played a big part here in this game for the North Branch Vikings, and it's really two big plays, and the 2-point conversions are really what it makes the difference here in this game. Even if you eliminate one of the big plays there, if you eliminate that 50-yard touchdown run from the Thunderhawks in the first half, I mean, that changes the entire look of this game. But unfortunately, it really does. It comes down to the two big plays and the 2-point conversions in this one for North Branch. But a great season for the Vikings nonetheless. 9-1 on the season, undefeated regular season, runners-up in Section 7 4A, and they'll get that runner-up trophy and the medals as well. And congrats to the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks as they are off to state in Section 7 4A. I want to thank all of you for tuning in here this evening, joining us for this Section 7 4A championship matchup for North Branch. Unfortunately, it did not end the way they had hoped it would tonight, but they can't hang their head too much. They had a terrific season, undefeated during the regular season, and runners-up in Section 7 4A. Once again, thank you all to you for tuning in here this evening and listening to this action at the section championship game for North Branch. They fall just short in the section championship game to Grand Rapids. I want to thank all of our fine sponsors who sponsored this broadcast. We can't do it without them, so I want to give them a huge shout-out for sponsoring this broadcast, starting with Minnesota Equipment, Town & Country Insurance, Essentia Health, Aquarius Home Services, Spear & Swanson, Wellia Health, Pine Technical and Community College, Northwoods Bank, Kathy Carcetti Remax, Bozeman Newton Insurance, North Branch County Market, and Post Haste. Thank you to all of our sponsors who sponsored tonight's broadcast. Again, can't do it without them. We wouldn't be able to come out here to this game and broadcast it and bring it to you if it wasn't for them. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. If we don't have fans, well, we don't have anything to broadcast for, so thank you so much for tuning in. Again, the final here at the Section 7 4A championship game, the North Branch Vikings fall to Grand Rapids 14-12. For WCMP, I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman. Have a great rest of your night, and have a great weekend.